Hello, my family. So it is actually Wednesday, and normally this is our coffee tea time Wednesday. So unfortunately, it's a little bit late, and it's also warm. So it's actually going to be ice cold water Wednesday. Let's get started. Good evening, my family. Okay, so first of all, I want to say thank you all so much. You made me feel so loved. You really have no idea. Like I mentioned before, I know this giveaway doesn't consist of a very expensive, maybe kitchen item or utensils, whatever it is, because I've got nothing to promote, y'all. The only thing I'm doing is sharing my life with you. So what I do is my giveaway is from my heart. Everything I do on this channel is from my heart. So I've got nothing to sell you. I don't have anything to push for you. I don't want to be that way. I want to give freely, just as Christ taught me how to love. That's my way of loving, by doing something from my heart. So far, y'all, we have 35 entries. This is awesome. Now, I got a little surprise for you. Because this is going actually so very well, I have decided to go 2 more times before the end of this year. There's going to be, in other words, 2 more sets. One for Thanksgiving, which will be like candy corn colors, and one for Christmas, which will more than likely be like candy cane colors. I am going to make 2 more sets. So if you don't get it this time, you will have 2 other chances. Now I will say, for the winner who does win the sets, there won't be a second entry. So if you win a set, to make it more fair for all of the others, we're just going to go and let others go ahead and enter. So I just figured that it would be more fair for everybody if you did that. So if you win, you can't win on the next 2 sets. I hope you're not mad at me for that. I just want to make it fair for everybody and give everybody a chance. So there will be 2 more chances after this, y'all. And these will be my 3 gifts for towards the end of the year. I have some tips for your upcoming Thanksgiving meals, and I thought these would be really awesome tips to save money, because I'm going to tell y'all, I did some price checking and I was flabbergasted to see how much things cost. So give me 1 second and I will be right back with you. Okay, y'all, I apologize. I forgot today. Well, today's Wednesday and it's also garbage day, and here lately our time is getting to the point. It was 8 o'clock, it was getting dark. Now about 7:30 it's getting dark. So I noticed the daylight was changing, because it's about almost 6 o'clock now. So I noticed that it was getting dark and I thought, oh snap, garbage. So I had to get that outside. Alright, y'all, bread stuffing. Let's talk about bread stuffing. So this year I was looking at what the cost would be to, everybody has their all-American bread stuffing for Thanksgiving, but I was flabbergasted to see and floored the prices for those box mixes. Now, personally for me, I won't use those box mixes because one, they're bioengineered and they have a lot of preservatives. I do have an alternative. If you are conscious like I am and would like to stay away from this but not knowing what you can do, I'm going to fill you in. So just on the prices, now this is at my Walmart. Now you can get great value cornbread stuffing or turkey stuffing, or you know those brands. You can get those for 97 cents. But that's for a 6-ounce box. Stovetop stuffing, however, that is for a 6-ounce box, is $2.48, y'all. And to get the Pepperidge Farmed Herb Seasoned Classic Stuffing Bag Mix is $3.12. To me, this is a bit high, and I have an alternative. And basically, it's one I'm fixing to do, probably starting tomorrow. One, you all know I bake bread just for the heck of it. I dry it, and then I grind it up, and I make breadcrumbs. To me, it's better. Also, everything I do is fresh milled. The other thing I'm looking at doing is I actually occasionally love croutons in my salad, but also that bread can be put into cubes and made into that cubed stuffing that you buy with the Pepperidge Farm mix, and I'm sure you're going to make that far less than $3.12 for a 6-ounce bag. I believe that's a 6-ounce bag. Hold on, let me see what size. No, 12-ounce bag. I guarantee you make a whole loaf of bread, weigh that out after it is dried, and I guarantee you have more than 12 ounces for that bag. You're going to come out far greater and ahead. You want the seasoning mix into it. When you go to make your stuffing, take your bread cubes, mix it in with melted butter and your seasonings, toss it up. You've got your flavored breadcrumbs. Better yet, if you really want to make it more flavorful, bake it with those herbs in your bread, then dry it. Several ways you can dry it. Cut it up in cubes, dehydrate it. Otherwise, put it in your oven, dry it, or let it air dry. It pretty much, yes, it goes stale, but it's dried bread and can be used in bread stuffing. 3 ways you can save money in drying it and having it for yourself, all by making a loaf of bread. Y'all, sometimes I know time, and this is where a lot of us have, I don't know, for me, I'm going to speak for myself. I got caught up in the convenience of this world so badly that I forgot to cherish every moment. And like I told y'all, when I had my tragedy 4 years ago, matter of fact, in 2 weeks, interesting, 2 weeks, I will have a 4-year life anniversary, a new life anniversary. And I will just say that it had taught me how to value life the way it should be. Not by, let's see, how do I explain this? I valued life by what it cost. I valued life by time. And I lost what was most important. I lost the value of family. I lost the value of precious time. I lost the value of cherishing. And, you know, I've also lost the value of love. When I started thinking that everything had to be in my hands, it was cost. And I valued items. I valued merchandise. I valued all of this. Things that money couldn't buy is what I valued because it was money. I valued everything that was worth value of $1. And then what really mattered was love. I did not cherish that. And I lost a lot by doing so. I didn't cherish the things that our great grandmothers did in the kitchen. That feeling of taking that loaf of bread and kneading it by hand. And I know, y'all, I understand not many can do that anymore. And there are times that even I have problems. Yes, I have a mixer. But it's a point of where I'm trying to get to a point. It's not the ability of being able to knead, or yes, we have mixers to do that. It's the thought value of it. The value of the fact is what we create in our kitchen feeds our family, and there's a sense of pride when we hear, that's good, Mom, or thank you, Mama, or thank you, Auntie. It's that sense of pride to know your family is happy, they're healthy, and they're loved, all by your two hands. You can't buy that, y'all. So when it comes to precious time, and it takes time to make this, yes, but think about what it does for your family. You know, Thanksgiving is the time to be thankful. And I'm already thinking about the things I'm thankful for 4 years later. And I'm also, the most precious thing I'm thankful for is the gift of life. To be able to start over. To be able to learn these past 4 years of what I am to value more of and to think of less. To cherish and love, even though things ain't perfect in my life. It doesn't matter, because what am I expecting them to be? Like me? I can't. It's not who God created me to be. So I have learned to love my family right where they're at. And that's huge, because I was the person that always wanted to change everything. And it all fell apart. And when it didn't go my way, I became very selfish. I learned through all of this that Christ taught me how to love unconditionally. Hence the reason, y'all, I just pick up a crochet, and I pick up some yarn, and I create the most amazing thing that I could possibly create with my two hands and give it away to you. Because these are the things money cannot buy. Stepping into my kitchen to create the most amazing meal for my family, and knowing that I put something on the table that was so much healthier, and the time that I put into it instead of ripping open a box, makes me feel proud that God created me to be the woman I should be. Makes me proud that I am willing to stand before Him and say, thank you, Lord, that I chose to be this person, because it just warms my heart. I love those hugs, and that thank you is a way of, I don't know, it's a sense of a feeling I cannot describe. It's warm, it's loving, and I'm understanding. Sorry, y'all. I'm understanding how my mama felt. The older I get, the more I'm learning. And I'm understanding what my mom felt like when she got that hug from us, and we would say, thank you, Mom. That was amazing. Ooh, Lord, y'all, it's been a while. My mama's birthday's coming up, and she's no longer with me. She's been gone for quite a few years, and her birthday and mine were very close. And so I do think about her, especially this time of year. But she has taught me so many things that I was so selfish over, and I regret every moment of it. But I'm also thankful for the opportunity to know what she felt like. I'm grateful for the opportunity that God gave me for that second chance to learn what His love truly means unconditionally. And I'm thankful for the fact that He teaches me how to be able to do something with these two hands that I can do for my family. You know, I used to say I'm nothing but just a mere woman. But oh, how wrong I was. Because every woman in our household, we are mother, we are wife, we are grandmother, we are aunt, we are daughters, we are sisters. We are children of Christ, and we are very powerful. We can make our family, or we can break our family. Because if you think about it, our family depends on us way more than they will ever depend on the men in our household. Men in our household, they bring home the money, and that is absolutely true. We do at times too. But we hold even more. We do our laundry, we take care of our sick, We feed our families. Sorry, I just, this warms my heart because I'm thankful for so much. And the fact is, we do so much more, and it isn't because our husbands are lazy, y'all. They weren't made to be like us. God gave us an extra rib, but that rib was from the man. Because if y'all think about it, ladies, we are the strongest, and we hold our families together. Don't believe me? Those of you who are like me without your mother, how is your family today? It's hard. But I want to carry on that legacy that she had taught me how to be a beautiful woman. And yes, it's hard work, but you know what? It's satisfying. I am dreaming of my table with excitement because I have that opportunity to take that time for my family, prepare something so amazing, and I cannot wait to do that. It's a gift. It's a gift that God gave me to give to my family. So maybe I'm rambling on, y'all. I really hope I'm making it some sense here, but I have learned to cherish life, and every time a year goes by, which they seem to be going quicker and quicker these days, I'm not happy about, but every year that goes by, I learn something new. And I'm grateful for each year that I do learn something new, because it's called gratitude. I see the error of the ways I used to be, and such an arrogant person that I was. And I love the love that flows from my heart, because that is the love of Christ. That is what is built inside of me. So if I get sensitive sometimes on my channel, it's because I'm filled with Christ's love. And yet I continue to forgive. And I always will, no matter how hard it seems. And sometimes it takes me a little longer to forgive things, but I eventually do. Because I know in order for me to be forgiven, I have to forgive them. Not because for the sake of forgiving them, but for the sake of setting me free because of what it makes me do, become angry. That's God's deal, not mine. I take care of me. And see, like my shirt says, I choose to be awesome today. I choose to smile. I choose to share. I choose to love. And though it's not fancy, I choose to share and give from my heart of things that people just can't buy. And that is love. I want to share that love this year to my family for the holidays. And I am teaching my family that life isn't always about money. I miss the fact that we had that one Christmas with my family. We all drew a name and we made something for our family. I miss those days. Today, I've listened to, Lord, y'all, I've listened to my grandchildren. I've listened to other people valuing the fact is whose gift was better than the others. I was completely blown away hearing that. Since when did we value life by money? That's not right. I want to see love come back. And as far as me and my household, that's exactly what we're going to do. And if we're not the most popular because of that, so be it. Because I have something that I can look back on and teach. Maybe pass a legacy. Maybe it'll click, that there's more to life than money. Because y'all, we're hurting. Every single one of us today is hurting. Looking at these prices climbing, and I've been watching them. Holidays are going to be rough right now. And I cannot believe what I'm seeing. And so I don't want my holidays based by money. I want to be grabbing that apron of mine, stepping over here, getting into my kitchen and creating the most amazing meal that I absolutely can. It's inexpensive but yet healthy. And as much as these hands can work, there's pride within that. There's love within that. And that's something that money cannot absolutely buy. That box of stuffing mix will never be able to do what I can do in my kitchen. because it doesn't have the heart I have. So that's what I am basing. This is my gift to my family this year for both Thanksgiving and for Christmas. And so I thought maybe I'd share a little tips and tricks with you with some of the things that I'm fixing to do. I'm stepping away from the convenience this year, and I am going to do like my four far grandmothers did when they grabbed their aprons, went into their kitchen, grabbed their thing of flour, their thing of yeast, their water, salt, baking soda, baking powder, everything that they used to create the most amazing meal in their kitchen. And when they sat down with their family, listened to the laughter, the yums, the thank yous, the hugs, I understand today what that means. That's a love you cannot describe. And there's so much of it. And I can't wait to feel that. I now understand so many different things. The homemade pies that come out of the oven, and your family says, "Mama, what is that? That smells so good." Y'all, that's amazing. And that's what I want to do this year. Just something to share with you, something that I'm looking forward to. And by all means, I'm not telling you all how to do your holidays, but I thought I'd share with you maybe a little bit of my heart to help you understand why would I crochet stuff to give it away. You know, I've even had one of you turn around and tell me, and please, you told me that the towel was too pretty to even use. It was meant to use, y'all. Also, somebody thought that that the towel was used strictly for canning, but no. Let me explain something. They are 100% cotton, very absorbent and highly useful. Now, the pot holders, I'm telling you, those pot holders are going to last you, Lord have mercy. I have mine well over 6 years right now, y'all. The towel itself will last you a good long time. I have some of those that were about 6 years. I use them for placemats, but it is not just for canning. It's very versatile, y'all. You can dry your dishes with it. You can use it as a dish mat. You can use it for putting your casserole dish on top of when you pull it out of the oven. You can use it to put your canning jars on it if you wanted to. There's so many different things you can use because it is cotton and not acrylic. It will not harm this material. I choose to not do acrylic because I did not want something to burn you and melt. I had experiences with that, and I would never do that to somebody. If I'm going to give you love, it's going to be from great quality, and that quality comes from 100% cotton. So this, in case you were wondering, it is 100% cotton, very versatile, and highly usable. Please use it. That's what I want you to do. I want to know that these were being made to be used in somebody's kitchen, that they're going to absolutely love the versatility and know that this came from somebody who absolutely loved them. Y'all, you mean a lot to me. And I know I'm just a low-end YouTuber, but you know, I have so much thankfulness and so much gratitude that I'm blessed beyond measure for you. And I just wanted to give a little bit of that love back to you. And so I have a great family. And see, for me, I used to think, and I will be honest, when I started this 2 years ago, I used to think that YouTube was based by the number on my channel. It is now 2 years later, and I told you, it's been going on 4 years for my anniversary, and of a different kind, y'all, the anniversary of life. And so I will tell you that I have learned a great deal of value, and that includes you. This channel isn't based no longer by the number of subscribers, but based by the love and the friendship that I have with so many of you. And it grows even further. I am full of blessings beyond anything that words could ever say by each and every one of you. You're not just a number to me. You mean more than that to me. This is why I chose, and maybe it's not fancy, but I chose to do something for you. I do not want to promote nothing to you. I do not want to buy you. I just love you. And you are a part of my family. You are the missing friends that I have not had. And that is amazing to me. Some of you I have a very close relationship to, and I am forever grateful for this. So I hope you understand with this coffee time Wednesday, I just wanted you to know how much you mean to me. You're not a number, y'all. You're my family. You're my friends. And I truly, truly love you. And I share from my heart. So I'm going to get out of here because, y'all, I'm getting too emotional and I just don't feel like that. I got to suck it up like a buttercup because I have a birthday party coming up this weekend for one of my grandsons. I got to make some pizza dough and get it ready ahead of time so I could just make the pizza and go, because everything is going to be fresh milled. I have 2 loaves of bread to make, one for breadcrumbs, one for bread cubes for stuffing. So I have a lot to do. Oh, I cannot wait for this one, y'all. I am going to attempt to make pierogies using fresh milled flour. So if this works, it's going to be a game changer. So I have all of this to do. So I got to get off of here, y'all. I got some work to do. And I'm already starting working on my second set of towels for Thanksgiving. Y'all, I am not a candy corn person. Oh, no. But the candy corn colors can be really nice for Thanksgiving because they can be blended with so many different things in your decor for your kitchen. So I chose to do that one. I had the browns basically for autumn on this giveaway. I chose the acorn colors for Thanksgiving because it could be versatilely used with so many other colors in your kitchen. And then I started out doing red, white, and green coloring for Christmas, but it just, to me, was just too tacky. I value you more than that, so I am looking more of the candy cane style instead, which is going to require me to do some special ordering, but it's worth it. So, y'all, I love you dearly. I hope you understand that. I'm hoping these videos are helping as we get into the holidays and we have some extra preparedness that we're doing. Any other tips and tricks that I have up my sleeve, I will definitely be sharing with you to make it more affordable, that nobody is going to miss out on their holidays at all. I want something that, most generally, we all have flours of some sort. We have yeast, we have salt, we have baking soda, we have baking powder, we have eggs. Bare necessities can make such the greatest, amazing dishes ever. So, let's see what we can do. I love you, and until next time, much, much love. Mwah, from Parton's Heritage Homestead.